You see what I see, friends? It's a sign from the gods that we're home. We've escaped the world, the treacherous clutches, the audacity and insanity that is modern life in 2022. The gods have delivered us to a 1953 GMC 1500. So back in the day, a GMC 1500 would get you 2 doors, 5.5-foot bed, and a straight 6. Oh man, I love this thing. It's so cool. With a single barrel carb, you know, to get the work done. And my God, did they ever get the work done? And you boys can't get it done with a 6.2 diesel today. You should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed. Y'all don't know Buck. I'm Doug with D&D in the Garage. Today we're at Hazleton Junkyard in Harry's Junkyard in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. My God, life is hard and hard if you're stupid. I'm out here looking for some Jeep parts, some Subaru parts. I got some GMC parts to look for my buddies, Dodge parts to look for a viewer, some ZJ parts. We got a whole thing going on. But first, it looks like Harry's has changed the way they do business, and they just put all the cool, rusty, dusty, crusty old iron right when you walk in. So I already lost my tools. I guess that's a write-off. Let's walk through this, see what's up. We may make this a 2 or 3-parter depending on how long it takes. It's raining today, but the gods are smiling on us. They want us to make this video today. So the weather's gonna hold. Let's go look at this pickup over her. Oh, it's an International. Man. Dude, Harry's pulling out the stops on the old school cool today. Could you imagine, bud? I mean, could you even imagine going to town in this guy? Oh, the tran's not locked up. It's gotta be about a 4-speed or 3-speed in reverse. If I was a betting man. KB1. Another inline 6. You wanna know why? Because back in the day, if you wanted to get work done, you did it with 6 cylinders in a row. Just saying. They knew back then. Where my Jeepers at, huh? Y'all know what I'm talking about. What's this sassy old girl? What are you? And more importantly, why the hell are you here? Plymouth Oldie? Is that just the name of the car? It was a Plymouth Oldie? Oh. This one is a, giving a whole new meaning to the term shell car. It's literally just the shell. Man, look at you. You got folded, eh, bud? I really should go find my tools. Nothing gets me more excited than seeing old cars that are being given new life. Yes, I would much rather see every single one of these poor old buttes in a driveway, in a garage, getting the 10 out of 10 A1 treatment, but at least they're not getting crushed. At least there's some possibility. Like this old Chevy coupe, maybe? Pontiac coupe. A lot of straight panels. Oh man, and somebody, if you know, this poor car, this unfortunately probably never going to be on the road again, maybe gives 10 or 20 other Pontiac coupes another lease on life. Because I tell you what, sure as hell not finding that glass on Amazon today. Oh God, you couldn't pay me to climb in there. What kind of hippie nest was this? I'm going to be talking about my buddy Brad a lot. He just started working where I work at the marina. He is a real cool dude. As much as I love old American cars, he loves old German cars, and he and I talk all the time. He drives a bunch of old Mercedes. Anyway, I know for a fact Brad would enjoy the hell out of this Econoline here. So what I'm going to do, just for you, Brad, I'm going to walk around this Econoline, and I'm probably going to try to steal this decal because that's 10 out of 10 cool. Let's see. Oh, this is a Yellow Pages van. That's cool. What year are we looking at? 64. Boy, could you imagine living in 1964 America? Take the context of 2022 America. If you know anything about 1964, you know that would have been cooler than hell. Oh God, look at this old girl. Another International. Back before 4-door SUVs were a thing, International was coming with the gauge. My goodness. Oh man, we're not gonna get anything done today. Man, this may be my new favorite Dodge. Look at this thing. With the slant 6. You know it's Dodge. Oh no, this one's not slanted at all. That's an upright 6. Look at that horn though. Posted up in the corner there. Of course I missed the giant Dodge letters earlier. Cheap, found my tools, that's good. It's not like that's not my livelihood there. Okay, we're just gonna go to the end of this row. Anyway, what was I saying? Shoot, I'm all over the map. I get excited when we get in the junkyard. Y'all know this. What are you? Can't even read the decal. Oh, it is a Ford Galaxy. Ford Galaxy is one of the most underappreciated of the 1960s cars. Absolute beautiful styling. They made a bunch of them, and they were good cars, from what I can tell. I assume this is an old FE block. Smells like every mouse in Western Pennsylvania is taking a piss in there. Am I technically in Western Pennsylvania? If you're from Jersey, this is Western Pennsylvania, but if you're from Jersey, I'll bet this is Eastern or Central, maybe. Look at that whole ecosystem living in that trunk. Another Galaxy. This is a 65. This is a 64. Let's see if we notice any differences out there in the front. Well, that's gonna be a little hard, as yeah, you get it. Now, if I'd been paying better attention when Junkyard Digs and Thunderhead 289 talked, I'd be able to tell you exactly what Motorb this is, but I can't. What I can tell you is all that matters. Made in the USA. They always talk about something up here on the bosses, tells you what it is. I don't know, I'm an idiot. I can tell you what a straight six in a Jeep looks like though. This one got tagged. Old Chrysler. Another old Chrysler, if I was a betting man. Ford. Why am I doing so bad today? Oh, whatever. Not exactly like they're in the best condition for, man. Look at this. 10 out of 10. Oh yeah. Right behind the good ones. That's what we're really here for. That's promising. All right, I can tell you right now, this old Pontiac. Oh, someone's been looking in here. Look, got the position assumed. They probably stole this off that WJ back there. And if that WJ was rolling around with black painted rims and these big goofy Dynapros, anyway, we'll see that WJ in a minute. This old Pontiac. Oh my God, straight 8, buddy. Oh yeah, we're getting in there. Hold on. There's nothing that Doug finds cooler than a straight 8. Oh God, look at this thing, man. Massive. Going for days. Straight 8 on a 2-barrel carb. Oh man, is this a reverse flow head? Yeah. Why are all inlines a reverse flow head? Just put the crap on the other side, why don't you? Flathead inline 8. That's not the coolest part though. Well, yeah, no, that 100% is the coolest part, but I found this funny. Let's see if you guys can tell what was going on here. Pretty straight, all things considering. Well, I mean, the fact that my foot didn't go right through on a 51 Pontiac from the Rust Belt, but tell me, can you figure out what was going on here? I guess they had to do the old Vice Grip Garage and every other, you know, revival channel. Gas tank done RUNNOFT, so we ran nothing but the finest. This is air hose. Yeah, this is definitely air hose, not fuel hose, that we ran up. And I didn't actually notice if it was going to the pump. Oh no, it's not. Somebody took all that crap out of there, but good gravy. Good golly, Miss Molly. I'll bet you anything this motor could be saved. Let's look at the rest of these oldies, and then I can move on to the Jeeps. Another Plymouth. Boy, I wouldn't mind owning that. I'm not gonna take it though because it's part of the grill. It's part of the hood, and if someone needs the hood, they're gonna be severely pissed. Some dirtbag from Jersey stole the emblem. This one actually looks pretty straight too, all things considering. No, Plymouth, oh, just oldie. Okay, Doug had a blonde moment. When they don't know what it is, apparently they just call it an oldie. So wow. What are you? Look at those lights. Oh, Lincoln. Another stinking Lincoln. Oh man, those body lines are mean. I mean, oof. Hey, there you go. I could use this on the Dodge Dakota. Just needs to be cleaned up a little bit of maybe some CLR, right? Suffices to say she's a little tight. Yeah, go figure. She's a little tight. Put you in. I don't really know why. Look at these body lines, man. Mean. Hood opens the wrong way because it's a Ford. They do everything ass backwards. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Oh, what is that? Besides being large, that looks like an FE, right? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Man, this thing probably hauled arse. It's another decal that I am going to not steal, even though I want to. And this is the coolest hood, grill, front end you're probably gonna see all day. Chrysler Imperial from the, if I had to guess, this looks thoroughly JFK's America time frame. I'm guessing 1963, maybe 1960, maybe 1959. This thing is like 90 feet long. And it's just cool as hell. That's not a Gladiator, is it? No, that's a dent side. Still cooler than hell, though. The Starsky and Hutch car. Really did lose my tools again. Mercury Zephyr. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Oh, there we go. Bronco. Not a Bronco, a Bronco. You get it, trust me. And yep, Ford dent side F100. Oh, with the 306. My favorite Ford motor of all time. The 306 inline 6. This is absolutely a hot rod waiting to happen. That rust, that's nothing down there. That can be handled. I see good frame. So what gives here, bud? Huh? All right, somebody get out here now and pull this thing out. Another Plymouth 1938. Fix this thing. Come on, what are we doing here? This is in the junkyard? Oh, she took a little digger. She took a little digger. The brake line ain't even bent. Pull that back out. You'll be fine. Here's, look, we got panels down there. Those go to it. There's no floor, but you don't need a floor. That's superficial. All that stuff's good. Oh, yeah. Come on, do the right thing. If you're into these things, look, it even comes with a free carburetor. That is completely forked. You know, it's a good decoration. Alrighty, friends, we have our first golden nugget. This guy right here. I went down to grab my tools. I was going to take you guys through the rest of these cool old things because I was like, you know what? People want to see this stuff, and even if they don't, I want to see it. I want to talk about it. So we're going to do a whole video probably on these old ones, and then we'll do another one. Anyway, long story short, this is a dope little thing for a plow. Your chain goes up in there. I'm going to take this. Either Eric or I will use this. They're probably going to charge me like $5 for it. Let's see. Is it all worn out? Ah, crud. It's all worn out. You see the holes are all wallowed? Yeah, we're going to let it go. Never mind. Almost had her. I mean, you could make that pretty easy, but I figured, you know, there was already one that existed. C'est la vie. Leave our tools once again. Continue on down. There's a midget. What's that about? A little teeny boy. It's about a 1.8 or something. I have no idea, but I'll tell you what. Wouldn't mind trying to get one of these old guys running. If it's not all chonked up, you know, it stands to reason you could get her moving. Oh, bud, what are you? 10 out of 10. Oh man, it's even clean inside still. Another International. Plenty of Misi mice damage. Oh yeah, that tranny feels great. Close the door for fork's sake, people. Come on, man. Goddamn classic truck with a nice interior, and here people are just leaving it open. People disgust me. Yeah, bud. Need some air hose. Take that back over to the that Plymouth Imperial if we have to extend that that fuel line some more. 10 out of 10, but yeah, I'm telling you, this utility box don't even look too bad, right? I mean, it's not like it's good, but not terrible either. Got some slightly newer classics behind us here. We'll get to them. Oh, I see fins. Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. And there we go. I don't know why this Ford right here is doing it for me. Is this a common feature, or is this like an upgraded bed they put on her? This has to be a 70 250. It's got to be around the time they started making the damn 250, right? Still has the 306. Oh man. Oh look, it's even got another one of my little do I want this? Should I take that Ram? Wow. This one's all wallowed out too, you can tell. Just had the good bit stripped out of her, but this truck, I'll tell you what, bud, this truck did some work in its day. I'm telling you right now. Around here, we're in a town, but we're surrounded by farms. Oh man, tailgate looking good. Still got some nice PA plates on it. Man, if I was still in my hardcore hoarding days, I would take that plate in a minute. What's this in? What are you, bud? Oh, Cheyenne, those are real nice. When they're trucks. What the fork are these louvers doing? What are you? Is it a T-Bird? Lincoln Town Car. So yes, though, it is a T-Bird. T-Bird with a Lincoln badge. Right? Am I right in thinking that? Eric. Damn it, I need Eric here. He's my Ford guy. And my Chevy guy. And my imports guy. And my only friend. Alrighty, friends, so it begins our first beautiful Jeep of the day, carelessly tossed away into the junkyard. Look at that beautiful interior, probably nicer than most of yours. Don't even bother with a window, don't even bother with a plastic bag. No one cares. What else we got around here? There's that WJ we were looking at with the painted wheels. Send. Classy, guys. Really doing nothing for the WJ owner's reputation there as being a complete degen. Oh, this one had a fun life at the end. I'm telling you that much. No lift. They do have the brake calipers I need, but for some reason I just don't really want to take those. My tan WJ, the 2001 with the 4-liter, has mismatched brake calipers on it. It came from the factory with TVs. I've been meaning to change them forever. Eric and I were out at a mudding event one time and I blew one of them up, locked up on me. Eric ran out to the store for me, got me one Akebono. I just never got around to changing it, so. And then the ones blew out on my other WJ, so. If I find 2 nice sets of Akebonos, or at least 3 nice Akebonos, that'd be nice. That's one thing I'm looking for today. But, you know. Oh, honestly, if I left right now and didn't pull a single part, it was worth the 2-hour drive. Just to see all that sassy old iron over there, am I right? Got some good pictures. Got something to talk about with Eric and Brad when I see them. It'll be a damn good time, but I'll tell you what. All right, here we go. Special edition. It's probably an 03 if I was a betting man. 04, close enough. There you go. Looking like a little painted bee's nest in your fuel receptacle there. But being an 04, it's gonna have the Akebonos I might want. Oh, somebody was in there. Somebody was taking axle shafts. I guess that means this probably, yep, 2428, or not 2. What am I trying to say? Verilok. Dana 44A. Jeez and crackers, that was tough. Now, these calipers, they don't look that bad. Right? I mean, they really don't. I take them home, clean them up. Okay, so let's, and I mean, this thing looks like it, why is it here? I don't know why it's here. Maybe the motor blew up. Bet you we see a hole in one of the valve covers, or just, oh, 4-liter, but no toppy part. Okay. We're gonna remember this one. From what I can tell, this side does look quite a bit worse, but I only need the other side. So here's what I'm betting. This is the original. The other side had been replaced at some point. We will come back to this 1994. Oh my God. Life is just, it's hard, and it's a lot harder if you're friggin' stupid. This 2004 that's across from that purple Escape. Oh, and this WK with the 3.7 liter V6. I don't really want to call it an engine. It's really just a contraption that turns fuel into noise and very little horsepower. This is an 06 with some seriously questionable repairs, or is that just a clear coat coming up? I've never seen that before. Oh, I'm currently doing battle with one of these that belongs to my mother. Chrysler Electrical, am I right? Here you go, friends. Here's someone's LS swap waiting to happen. This one looks like she's in pretty good shape. Huh? Get your truck motors here, Miata owners, RX-7 owners, get your LS truck motors here. What else could we throw one of these in? I gave a lot of thought into putting one of these in the Dakota, but I'm not a doorknob, so I'm not going to do another LS swap. Nothing wrong with LS swaps, just seen enough of them. They're not interesting anymore. They're not amusing. There are companies like, what is it, Painless? They make it so any jabroni who's got no talent could do one. I'm not saying your LS swap didn't take any talent. That's not what I'm saying. I just wouldn't be interested to do one. This is an 02 Vortec. I know exactly nothing about these outside of what the idiot cover looks like, and it, you know, says Vortec, which makes it easy on a guy like me. Oh look, right next to us, a Grandie. And if I had to guess, I'd be willing to bet she might have something a little more than the 3.6. 4.7. Do I need anything for my 4.7? Do I? Do you? See anything here look good? Nah, I mean, nothing to write home about, right? Nothing that looks too new or special. Oh yeah, that's a real nice door strut you got there. Ready? Ooh, man. Dang, bud. Should I buy this for my mother's? Oh man, this thing had quadra drive. This thing was 10 out of 10. Should I buy the wood paneling crap for my mother's? I mean, is she even gonna care? Nah, probably not. Honestly, I think we're gonna try to sell that Jeep. And she doesn't have the 2-zone, and I don't know, I haven't researched what it would take to get 2-zone on that Jeep, so yeah. Somebody though, if you got one of these and it's your daily and you're gonna be holding on to it for a while, that's a serious upgrade right there. That's a fancy piece. I'll bet you there is a way to make the 2-zone work, right? Yeah. Okay. Damn, that's sassy. I got a thing for wood grain. Unlike a lot of you who work on cars, I was not raised by a mechanic, even somebody who was into cars. My dad kind of hates cars, to be honest. He gave up on American cars when I was about 5 and started buying whatever simple piece of Japanese engineering you could get. Anyway, the point was, my dad's a that was a tangent. My dad is a carpenter, so not only did I have to go out and find my own love of cars, it's tinged with a weird appreciation for wood and wood-like objects. Want to know how you could tell if a Ford's got a double beam or a twin beam? That's how. Looks like it's got a P, right? It's holding it in. Typical twin beam stuff, right? Oh, Ford. Oh yeah, the fake 4.0. It's not a bad motor. There just happens to be a much better 4.0 that was being put together at the same time. Hey, this is just like mine, right? Tailies ain't bad. This one looks like it's newer than the other one. Nope, I lied. Hey, you guys want to hear something? Here's a little hint. If you ever hear me get real quiet in the yard, that's because some randos walking by. And not only is recording these yards frowned upon, because they're afraid the EPA is going to find out what goes on here, but it's a little weird when some random boomer walks by and you're talking into a GoPro like a jabroni. Anywho, oh, hey! Never really that good when you find the coil rail sitting in the back. What is this? What do we think this was? Trailer lighting? Wish this door would stay up and not fall down on me head, because some of this may have value. Oh man, look at this. Wow, holy crap, the whole Circuit City out here. Well, that's a shame. There's no reason to be that. This sub at least looked like it would have been okay, right? That one's all blown apart. This enclosure probably could have been saved. What's in here? Gemini. Yeah, shoot, man, I bet you all this was, I wonder what it came out of. Probably this Chevy, maybe? Yep. Methinks me sees a clue. Yo, this Chevy was probably bumping. Ew, oh my God. Oh God, stagnant pool of Chevy grossness. Does this mean you're a Cardinals fan? No, that's not the football Cardinals, that's a different Cardinals, right? What's this crap say? Saxon, Alfred University parent. Hey, guess what, bud? No one cares. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. It's okay. Look at this dub, Jade. Got the, used to be the beefies, now they're the racing slicks on her. Guy, what were you delivering? Antonio Barada. Installation of ceramic tile. Free estimates. So, if you need some ceramic tile, no area code. That tells you how long that sticker's been on there. Only an 89 Dirge. What were they putting in these trucks in 89? Let's take our bets. It's got to be a 318, right? What 6-cylinder do they have in 89? Oh, the 3.9. There's no way that's in a van. This is a 150. Dink. Oh yeah, look at this. That is definitely a 318. 2-barrel sans the carb. What's this old guy? Old transducer radio, knob not included. An even older one. There you go. Oh, what is this? Is this transmit, receive, transmit? 6-meter amateur transceiver. Dude. The past was so much cooler than today. There's just no redeeming qualities. We got shafted. There's vinyl in this truck. My goodness, let's go find out what vinyl's in this truck. 1989. What vinyl do you listen to while driving around in your 2-barrel 318 ceramic tile and delivery truck? Let's see now. Dancing Under the Stars. Waldorf. Victrola, Beautiful Isle of Somewhere. You want me to take this home? We'll find out what it sounds like? Fine. We'll take this one home and we'll find out what it sounds like. Wait around to the end of the video if you want to find out what Beautiful Isle of Somewhere. Tenor with orchestra. This might be pretty cool. Clean her off some, right? This is not vinyl. This is plastic as hell. It's only got one side too. Is there a better one to take? This one's broken. Cradle songs? That sounds creepy as frig. Alright, we're gonna take Hello Bluebird. That's the one we're going with. Hello Bluebird. Alright, we can't just walk around with this all day. So we're gonna put it in this Ford. Okay? Oh, there's two sides. What's the other side say? No Wonder She's a Blushing Bride. Ukulele. Ike Irving. It's gonna be awesome. Don't let me forget this. Sitting here in the Ford, nice and safe. If you want to know what that thing sounds like, stick around to the end of the video. If you don't care, I don't know, click off now. Go do something else. There's got to be better channels for you to watch. This Astro Man is intriguing the hell out of me. It's got some shiny metallic paint. Fun story, I was into models when I was a kid. Oh, this is paint, it's actually vinyl. This like metallic blue was like my favorite color. So I would put together models of like, you know, B-52 bombers and I would paint them metallic blue because I was an idiot kid. What is this? Look at this thing, it's cool as hell. Is this actually ratchet? Here, speed down right there. Oh man, I'm taking this. Doesn't say what size it is, but I just don't care. Looks like 17, maybe. I don't know, who cares? I'm taking it. I'm here with the Jeeps and the trucks and the Dodge 318s with the slinkies coming out of the radiator. But right over there, I see a blue hatch sticking up in the back C window. Oh yeah, it's the first gen Fozzie. My absolute all-time favorite imported car, the first gen Forester. If you don't know, well, you need to ask somebody. We're not venturing into the imports yet. That's gonna be our later in today. I just had to quickly glance. Oh, this is a mistake, because there's an Outback and now I just wanna go ham. I love these cars. They look amazing. If you don't agree, you're wrong. They are 10 out of 10 to drive. The all-wheel drive is flawless, unintrusive, intuitive, and it just gets you there. And if you disagree, you're wrong. The interiors are the pinnacle of 90s cool. Heated cloth seats, bud. You could get heated cloth seats in the 1999. These things are 10 out of 10. And they came in a turbo 5-speed. What else do you really need to know? The Subaru Forester is the coolest imported car of all time. Sorry NSX, sorry Porsche, and whatever the hell else. Subaru Forester. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a lumberjack, I'm not a pipeline welder, I'm not a farmer, but I did buy a pair of these absolute you-know-what kickers a bit ago. I maybe wear them 3 or 4 times a year, but when I need them, they are the only thing that'll do. I know I was coming to the yard, I knew it had been raining all day yesterday, all day today. It was gonna be nothing but oily rainbows and muddy puddles. My feet are dry. Why did I bother stopping in a puddle, stopping what I was doing to record this little bit for you? There's nothing more important than taking care of your feet. Invest in some good boots. Invest in keeping your feet dry and warm. I don't know why I'm giving you this public service announcement. I've spent a lot of really miserable days working various jobs because I didn't think about my feet or my hands in the morning. So I don't know, buy $120 boots, I guess was the point. Geez, that was like 10 years ago. How much are these now? They're probably 210 bucks. I don't know, man. If you can swing it, I guess they're worth it. In case anyone was wondering how you tell the difference between the two styles of WJ brake calipers, the ones we looked at before were Akebonos. These are TVs. I have no idea if the pronunciation is right on both of those. They both sound totally screwed when you say them, but that's how they're spelled. Anyway, point being, this anti-rattle spring is only found on the TVs. So if you pop yours off and you got this big honk and jerk, you have TVs. They're not as good. They wear out sooner. They are susceptible to brake pads wearing unevenly, and they even generate excessive heat, which warps rotors, which leads to death wobble, believe it or not. If you have death wobble or are close to death wobble, warped rotors will absolutely trigger that ish for you. So just get rid of these. They suck. They're not good. And it's not even like you have to go crazy. They're bolt-on. They use the same rotor. They use different pads, but you can use the same rotor. You literally just go and bolt one in, you know. So this, because it has a TVS, means it's a 2001 and a half or older. Am I right? 2001 and a half, trust me. And then this is a rare door card, and this one even looks like it's in good shape. It's just sitting on the floor. It's got the memory seat things and the light. I mean, this one's probably KO'd, you know, and it didn't have to be. Oh man, it's actually in really nice shape. Shoot, I'm gonna put it inside. I know y'all think I'm an idiot, but there are other people like me that love these Jeeps. I'm only 34 years old. I want to be riding around in clean WJs for the rest of my life. It's got to be at least 20 years, right? Come on, at least. I need these things. I need there to be more around, you know? We take a little better care of our stock, whatever your favorite vehicle is. I don't care if you're into 99 Civics or if you build Porsches. I don't know. Bums me out, bud. If I could, I'd buy every WJ, every ZJ, WJ, and XJ I could find, park them on my farm, and slowly rebuild every single damn one of them. That's what I would do. Yep. Oh, let's see. Another way you can tell the age. Pinstriping is a 99 and 2000 thing, and this weird wood paneling, this lighter wood paneling that looks, it's got like longer grain instead of looking like a mahogany, is only found in the 99. So I would bet my next paycheck this is a 1999 Jeep WJ, to the point where if it wasn't labeled 99, I was going to say it was mislabeled. Because if you roll up on a WJ with pinstriping and TV's brakes, it's going to be either 2000 or 99. Some dealers put pinstriping on, but whatever. I'm just trying to help you here. See anything else worth having in here? Yeah, 99 they had this grayish interior, which I don't mind. They went to the tan in 2000. Oh, these two-tone door cards are nice. What did the fronts look like? That's weird to see those on a Laredo. Huh. Yeah, that's not... Or is it just faded? I can't tell if this is a normal door card or not. No, it's not, right? Man, I'm having a weird brain fart. It's been too long since I've been in the junkyard. Anyway, somebody was pulling all the good bits out of this guy. But if you're ever wondering how the safety mechanism on your transfer case shifter is, you know, you got to pull back and then go down to go past 4 high. So this is 2-wheel drive. What is this? Hold on. Is this a Verilog? Oh, this is Select Track, right? Yeah, that's a 242 transfer case. Yeah, under here is pretty rough. Anyway, point was 2-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive full time's gonna be right here. 4-wheel drive part time's right back here. Then you go down and back into 4 low. So there's actually a detent right here. There's this like ABS plastic mount. Anyway, I've actually I don't think I've ever put that on camera before. So there you go. If you're wondering, that's what's happening. Get it? All right. Another Astro van. I even like the color. Oh yeah, bud. Seats rotting out from the bottom up. It's the hallmark of a good truck. This one looks pretty clean. I think what they put in these, the 4.3, right? Mostly. I'll bet you could fit a V8. Actually, maybe not, right? Maybe you couldn't. Here's something I'd LS swap because it makes friggin' sense. What is that in there? I'm not crawling around in this thing. Is that really where the intake comes on these? Sort of dongling out on the front there. That looks almost just like the Mass Air from my the Avalanche I was working on. Alrighty, I suspect this Honda Prelude is lost as it's parked in between some Buick piece of crap and a Corvette. For the record, don't see a ton of Corvettes in the junkyard. No Motorb, of course. C4, right? Got the F1 style wheels, all in its own little thing there. These are supposed to be nice. Not this one, of course, even a little bit, but you know, I believe that these have taken the place of the Cherokee as the ubiquitous first car. What do you get for your first car? Car you're gonna bounce off everything in between you and the high school. Car you're gonna do all types of awesome, awful stuff like put splined lug nuts on for no goddamn reason. And upgrade your door locks and nothing else. Big old speakers. I give you first gen Liberty or third gen Cherokee, depending on how you want to look at it. If that third gen Cherokee comment confuses you, you should check out my history of the Jeep Cherokee video. We're gonna bring our tools with us. There's a big hole. I see a minivan, and then looks like a Mercury, and they just left a hole there. Ha! Get it? Because camo? Oh, fork. Bad jokes. All right. Anybody who's taken the time to paint fern leaves all over their truck. Camouflage? Oh, wow! Look at this window. So you know what they did on this? I think they took one of those mats that you put under a rug. That's what it looks like, right? Like a non-skid mat. That's cool, man. That is cool. 10 out of 10. Can y'all see that? Like, are you getting the effect? What it look like from the inside. Yeah, that is so cool. I'm all on board. I'm not really a big fan of camo. It's just not my jam, but I would love to do that to something. Now, two-door, you know what? Ooh, it's the auto box. A lot of these two-door Cherokees were the 5-sped. And then whatever this thing is, holy Halliburton. That's very green. One of our viewers on the Instagrams there asked if I'd look for second gen Dirges, but I'm looking. I ain't seen but a one. I also haven't seen any ZJs. I've seen XJs, WJs, Liberties, and an inordinate number of Astro vans, plus that Prelude that was lost. But no first gen or second gen Dirges. You know, first gens either, but okay, man, this yard is too big. I'm not even gonna get through a quarter of it today, which is good news. That means I'll come back. Un otro dia. That's Spanish for something. Look at this. Another Astro van and a WJ with a Chevy. WJ? Oh, I see another clue. Somebody was doing something. Okay, let's find out. Well, Motorb's pretty well stocked, as far as I can tell, except for this green wire that's decidedly not factory. Bone stock. It's the hallmark of someone who was really into maintaining what mattered on their vehicle, you know? Oh boy, they got the big boys moving them over there today, don't they? See a bunch of WJs and stuff I'd like to look at there, but not if they're working. Leave them alone. Yeah, I guess he probably just had subs back here. Pretty standard. My question is, yeah, looks like maybe he had an aftermarket head unit in there that somebody ran off with. Nothing real special. Based on what we've learned today, what year is this Jeep? Huh? Very good, 1999. Also, I don't know they made fire engine red any other year besides 99. Maybe 2000, but then they went to the burgundy, close to like the color of that Chevy there. I'll tell you what, bud. I think we're gonna finish this row, go back to that WJ to pick those up, and then we may get out of here. Make it a shorter one today. Leave a little meat on the bone for another visit. Maybe I can convince Eric to come out here with me sometime. Let's see. Also, I'm running out of battery, and I have a battery pack, but I forgot the cable in the car. And I mean, I like you guys, but not enough to walk back to the car and then walk back to the yard. That sounds ridiculous. What is this? What are we here? This looks like, actually looks like a Nissan hardbody, doesn't it? Is that a Nissan hardbody, or is that a Chevy? That back window is confusing the hell out of me. This is not an American truck, or it's a very, very old American truck. It's not a love truck. It is a Mitsubishi Mighty Max. So Mitsubishi trucks tend to just be Ford Rangers, but this is not a Ford Ranger, right? It's not. It's not. It's not. Right? What's in it? If it's the V6 Vulcan or whatever that piece of crap motor is, then maybe it's a Ranger. Nope. What are you? Holy Halliburton. Okay, we're gonna have to spend some time on this. Let me go get this hood propped up. Alrighty, friends, this is supposed to be a Mitsubishi Mighty Max from the year of our Lord 1990. Now, I do believe 1990 is within the range of the Ford Mazda partnership, but this doesn't look like a Ranger, and it just does not look like a Ford motor. ECI Multi. Now, I may be totally wrong, and you guys are just laughing at me right now, and I'm gonna do 5 minutes on this thing, basically spitting completely incorrect info, but look at this thing. That's awesome. Nice blaster coil, man. Shoot. Camera died while we were in the middle of going over that Mighty Max. Had to walk back to the car to get the cord. I got hot running through the yard and everything, and then we came back. I figured we'll run through the Motorb cycle section. The wife and I recently got into motorcycling a bit. We've got a Honda Magna that I traded that K1500 for, and then my wife's actually probably going to take over my father-in-law's Victory. Long story on that one, but super nice bike, and as soon as we get her trained up. Anyway, figured I'd run through here. I've recently caught the bug for two-wheel transportation again, which is a bug I had not felt since I was about 19 years old. You notice you never see American bikes in here. It's all the Hondas, Suzukis. Who even knows what this thing is? Another Suzuki. I like Suzukis though. I like Hondas too. I absolutely despise Yamahas. I despise everything Yamaha does. They are the power sports version of Toyota, in my opinion. Now, what are you, other than sassy? Oh, this is a Honda. I can tell from the oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, well, you can tell also from where it says Honda, right? This, some kind of enduro or something, I guess. I don't really know. This. Oh, look at them bars. Super duper nice. Fancy stuff, right? Oh, kind of big Yami. Chilling down there. All right, now I don't know where the camera cut off before, and I don't have my media mod on, so volume's probably gonna be screwed up. Isn't that awesome? C'est la vie. Here's something interesting though. That's the Mighty Max we were looking at. First one I've ever seen in my life. There's another one right over here. I'm not gonna lie, I fired up the Googleizer real quick on my way to the car to get the cord for the camera. And I did fire Mitsubishi Mighty Max into it. And it seems like this was a Japanese market truck or something called the Triton, which they sent over here in the early 90s, and Americans bought them. It looks like a pretty solid truck. Like, look at the styling on this bed. Looks like an old Chevy square body on the top, right? With that bevel. And then the front looks decidedly Japanese. The cab and everything, that's why I thought it was a hard body. Because it does look like it would be a Mitsubishi hardbody. I'll bet all of these are 5-speed. 2 I've seen so far were, I think. It's got the same, or is that different? I think that's different. That looks like a double overhead cam, and this was a single. Yeah. Single cam, that looks like the Chevy motor with the, for the Monza, probably a 2-liter 1.8 or something, 2.4, I don't know. And then this is the doubly. I'm gonna guess that means this is a couple years older, or newer rather. That was a 1990. Oh, 1989. Guess I'm wrong. Wonder, I know nothing about these. I don't know about the motor. For all I know, it's a Miata motor. But it is very obvious. This one's a twin cam, the other one's not. So if you know anything about these hard bodies, I'm finding them very interesting. Not nearly as interesting as this homegrown electrical. Would want nothing to do with that, but if you know anything about it, let me know. Look at this dirty Rango here. Nothing but the beefiest BFGs. Worn down to slicks, makes sense. Now this is a Ranger that's rebranded as a B4000, sure, whatever. Speaking of arbitrary vehicle distinctions. Nothing wrong with them though, it's a Ranger. It's your Ford Vortec motor, one of my least favorite V6s of all time, because they're bad. The 3-liter Vortec is a bad motor. It's not a good motor. Makes no power, uses all the gas, it's super hard to work on, it's not reliable. It's not a good motor. All I have to say about it. The rain's starting to come down a little harder. Oh, hold on, there's a ZJ. I haven't seen a single ZJ since we've been here. Ooh, speaking of second gens. I mean, this one's clearly gone, but boy, was she about that business. It is rare you see a dude in the yard. You gotta understand, guys, when I was a kid, Chevy trucks didn't look cool. Ford trucks really didn't look all that cool. This Dodge, though, coming down the road with this big, ridiculous, unnecessary hood and the fenders that stick out for a mile like friggin' coffee tables, that was cool as hell. There was no chance a kid growing up when I did, without outside influence. Had I had a father who was into cars, maybe he was a Ford guy or something, that would have been different, but I wasn't. I had nobody pushing me into cars. I just found it on my own, and I thought, what trucks look the coolest? Rolls, there you go. Rolls what? Coal? Rolls Ecstasy? What does it roll? Oh wow, this wasn't even the diesel. That's a bummer. Better believe it was the 5.9 though. Anyway, let's move on to the ZJ. That's 10 out of 10, but buddy, you needed some second gen stuff. Ain't much on her, but it's fun to look at. This ZJ, for sure that's a lift spring that I'll bet someone would love to get out of there. Look at the control arms and everything. Oh man, it's got the radiator skid. This is an upgraded unit for sure. The short arms that are completely KO'd. Gotta wonder if that's a locking diff. Upgraded sway bar links. In the back, some beefy shocks, more upgraded control arms. This thing is haggard though, seriously haggard. Looks like it's probably the True Track diff. I don't feel like getting dirty enough to figure it out for sure. JL Audio, suspect there might be some interesting goodies in there, or they may have already been commandeered. Wow, this hood. Oh no, I thought she worked. Yeah, wow, some quality audio wiring back here. So suffices to say, nice amps in the trunk, some subs. Huh. If I can get that out of there, I'd take it. Oh boy. So just another Laredo that somebody, that's all you really need to know. Fueled by Monster. Here's your Chevy, right? That's actually a pretty clean Chevy. And there's another V6 Vortec. All right, fork this thing. Silverado with a V6. Hope you got nowhere to be this century. Jesus. Let's see if this one's got a little more to offer. A little more to offer. A little bit. Here you go. Your LS swap awaits. Alrighty, well, God clearly does not want me to get out of here, because here's another WJ. There's another second gen. There's another WJ, and another WJ, and another second gen. So we're gonna have to do this road too. Whoever picked this one up was a decent human. Covered that up to protect this sassy interior. Here's a good example of the burl wood that is the other wood paneling, not wood paneling, faux wood. What am I trying to say here? The other, I'm going to call it wood paneling. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. The other wood inlay design. This is what they used from 2000 to 2004. It's a burl wood as opposed to that straight grain. Nothing exciting in here. Infinity Gold sound system, which is pretty good, but it's hard to transplant it. So unless you have a WJ, it doesn't really do you any good. Look at this sassy old girl. How do we miss you? Chevy K20. What are they putting at? 454 maybe? Probably not, right? Probably just 350. Oh, there's a bird under that hood. Yeah, that's not a 454, right? It does have this though. Stay up, please don't hit me in the head. We need a Christmas tree bow saw. Is that a 350? That's an awful big intake. 350, right? I think that might be bigger. I'm not a GM guy. I don't know what I'm looking at. PA in New York make you cover up rust, which is just the dumbest thing in the world. Like, everybody knows it's still rusty. Who the hell cares? Pillow, in case you want to take a nap. 2004 WJ. It's actually really clean. Kind of a bummer to see it here. Look at this thing gutted. I'm telling you right now, the floorboards in this are... Oop. So sorry. Oh shoot, I hope I didn't dent this thing. Oh crap. I'll leave a note. I swear I'll leave a note. Anyway, floor pans in this are 100 times nicer than any WJ I have or ever have had, but this right here is so common. It rots out on the rearmost outside seat mount on both sides. And it's because of how it looks underneath. I don't feel like climbing around in the mud and the blood and the beer to show you, but take my word for it. So if you have a WJ, the best thing you can do, drive this screw or bolt out and lubricate the thread so it doesn't get all rusty and dusty and crusty in there. There's really nothing else to see here. I made it exactly 12 inches before I remembered I promised old buddy I'd... Nope, this is a Dakota, isn't it? This is not a second gen. Yeah, this is a Dakota. My bad. Hey, what's up, bird? The birds don't want to talk to me about old cars and trucks. Man, how bad do you have to be? Some sassy mud flaps. If there's a pair, I'd say someone should come and grab them. Oh yeah, there you go. Dirge. You know, someone once pointed out that the Dodge logo looks like something else, and yeah, they're not wrong. It's all fun and games until we start mismatching body panels. Now you see this, that pinstripe, I guarantee that, actually that looks like a dealer pinstripe. That's not factory. And it's also coming off. That's weird. Is that what I think it is? Yeah. The ugliest Chrysler vehicle. Also the ugliest Jeep ever made. And they weren't just ugly, they were also crap. I give you first gen Jeep Compass. I love all Jeeps and I can talk up just about any model of Jeep. These just weren't good. The Dodge Caliber, I think, got an SRT4 version, or at least like an RT version. The Compass never did. The first gen was just a bad car. It wasn't put together well. It didn't have a good motor. It was right during the 2008 bankruptcy and all that crap. Not a great car. Sorry if you ever had to be saddled with one. I hope you don't hate Jeep because of it. The later models were better. I actually owned... The wife had a 2018 when the kid was born. Bought one new thinking that was a responsible thing to do. It wasn't. New cars are crap. Just buy a used car. I guess you do have to have the know-how to maintain it though. Oh God. Guess what I'm looking at right now that made me do that? It's gorgeous. Oh God, it's so gorgeous. It's not a Jeep, it's not a Dodge. Ford Bronco with the back off. The proportions are just... Oh God, the proportions on one of these full body Broncs, it's just perfect. Pull that back off, short bed, wide, the whole jam. Oh man, this one was getting some plowing done. What was in it? Tell me it's a 5.0. Tell me it's a 5.0. Tell me it's a 5.0. Oh yeah, that's 5.0, right? Yeah, 5.0. The intake is what gives it away. 10 out of friggin' 10, bud. Love that thing. What year was this? Probably about 1990. If I had to guess. 1990, honest, I swear I didn't see that. Alright, we really got to get out of here, man. We got other stuff to do today. This door won't stay closed. Oh, because that's all smashed to shite. Whatever. No, not whatever. What can we do to keep this door closed? Oh, whatever. Can't save them all, bud. Here we go. 4-door Cherokee Classic. My guess is, let's see. Distributor or coil rail? distributor, so I'm guessing 1997. 1998. Damn it. So close. This one took, yep. Somebody made sure this one was dead. Not the Ranchos. Oh no. I don't see anything worth grabbing on here. And because she took that digger, you know, she probably belongs here. It's sad, but maybe it'll give life to a couple other Cherokees, right? Don't stop. You know how it goes. I'm a freaking idiot. Just dropping crap all over the place. Oh, all muddy. Oh, I guess I'll put them up here. Why would you bother bringing a 27mm wrench to the junkyard? When are you possibly going to need that? Who can tell me why I have a 27mm wrench? Knowing the kind of vehicles I work on. Alrighty, friends. Everything out this way we have not touched yet. We did one little jaunt down over there to see that Subaru. This looks like it's all imported, or not imported, domestic cars and trucks. I can't wait. I see some Jeeps right over there. We basically did this small corner of the yard today. We have all this, all that, all the way down. I mean, you can't even see all that crap. And then all the way down over there is the imports. Yeah, do you even understand how much more junkyard there is? So my goal is to be back here next Tuesday, God willing, and the creek don't rise. I'm gonna pull those calipers. The video's not done. I just wanted to show you. It's been a long time since I've been here, and I don't think I've ever done the full yard in the videos. I've always done my little bit and then I got the hell out. So we're gonna do every row. Yeah, that'll be my new goal. It's not close, but if you guys watch it, nobody watches, I'm not coming back. I mean, obviously, right? It's unfortunate. As much as I love being here. Oh no, I forgot where I put that vinyl. Oh, you know what? Holy crap, we're not even where I thought we were. We're way farther over. Oh my goodness, this yard is freaking huge. Yeah, holy crap. I thought that was the line where we were. No, we gotta go way back over here. All right, but here's the dirty dirge with the slinky coming out of the radiator, which we got the vinyls out of. There's this, we talked about this vinyl wrapped, terribly vinyl wrapped Astro. This WJ's got all his wheels on, so that couldn't have been the one I was finding. Oh, maybe this is it. Yeah, this is it. Which means our vinyl's in that Ford. Nope, that is not a caliper I want, and it's TVs. Shoot, what did I do here? Dang it. Where's our vinyl? Nothing else. I'm going home with the vinyl. Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? I probably can't play this, but I can copyright it. Now, who am I kidding? They put a date on this crap? Orthophonic recording. What the frig does that mean? Did we even look in this WK? Put our vinyl down. Yeah, because we talked about this Vortec. I know that. Yeah, this oh yeah, remember there's the center stack upgrades. Now these have, it's not a burl wood, it almost looks like quilted maple, right? Like a quilted maple. Yeah, let's make a guitar out of that. My goals in life, I do play guitar. Gave up on electric guitar a long time ago, but if I ever stumbled on a swamp ash Gibson SG, that would be pretty 10 out of 10 for me. I officially look like the weirdest dude in the world. I'm talking to a GoPro camera while carrying a random piece of vinyl through the yard. I need to stop. Yeah, I can't find that WJ anywhere. So I'm leaving it. I don't understand. To be honest, they weren't like the nicest calipers, so I don't really mind leaving them. I'll try to be back here next week. God willing, the creek don't rise, like I said, and I'll grab them then. Next week we'll be doing more domestic cars and trucks, hopefully. We'll get through all those next week, and then maybe after that we'll branch out into the Subaru stuff, because I do need some Subaru stuff. My apologies to the dudes who asked me to look for stuff. I didn't see none of the stuff y'all asked for. But hey, we had a good time, and we added to our vinyl collection. So I'm gonna sign off now, pretty much until we get home, so we can see what's going on with this bad boy.